up this morning and I pray to the Most High. The sun is shining so bright. I'm blessed to live this life. Yahawashi. Blessed be Yahawah. Blessed be Yahawah.
3, 2, 1. We're going What?
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it. The beat that I'm hitting is gonna shift. Welcome to the Helpmeets Hangout.
Yeah, I was not. I don't know what. I was going along with it. Because this is where the Helpmeets Hangout. Hey, welcome to the Helpmeets Hangout. This is where the Helpmeets Hangout. And this is where we hang out. And this is where we be at. You know I got my mic. You know I come see that. You know I got my mic. And you know I be on that. Shalawam, y'all.
All right, I'm trying to catch my breath because that was funny.
Did y'all miss us? Because we missed y'all.
Shalawam, y'all. What it do, bro?
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
What it do, bro?
What it do? My sisters and Hamashiach.
How are y'all feeling?
Excuse me. This sister, how you get sleepy every that be saying, bro.
At first, I was already sleepy before this, but hey, I'm on here. We're energetic. We're good.
Okay, then. All right. Well, anywho, how are sisters feeling? How y'all feeling? You know, how's everything going? You know,
hopefully everyone had a beautiful feast of dedications. For those that are still keeping, like me, or about to keep, Lord willing, y'all continue to have a beautiful one. What's the next big holiday upcoming next? Purim and
Purim. Nicanor. Nicanor. What is that? What is D? You gotta say WHET. Wheat is that? What is that? But destruction of Nicanor and then Purim, most high willing. So y'all better start getting y'all Purim gifts together now.
Girl, who got Purim money?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Not for real, yo.
Are y'all doing y'all thing this year again?
That's the spirit. I was just telling my head about that. I was telling him we need to go ahead and start planning for it. But we'll talk more about it after the call.
Oh, okay. I'll praise the Most High.
Okay.
Cause I don't know. I don't know. That's something that's always in my spirit to do. So I'll be happy when I get to participate and stuff like that. So.
Lord willing, we can do it and keep it going. Yeah. I was gonna say something else too. I was thinking about here's an idea for Purim. You know, if money's tight, what we're thinking about doing in our congregation is getting a cup and writing all of our each of us individually writing our name on a piece of paper and our list of our favorite things, and then everybody's gonna take a turn shuffling the hand in the cup, and whoever you pick, that's who gift you're gonna get them a gift for Purim.
Oh, that's what we do.
Oh, y'all do that too? All praises. See that?
Yep.
So that's an idea for sisters that didn't know. Cause who got money to be buying gifts for the whole camp?
No. No. I don't.
I don't know about y'all, but we under these curses.
Everybody go to Dollar Tree and get one thing.
Okay. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really excited for Passover coming up too. I'm just so excited about the feast days that's coming up. Anyways, before
she gonna read that foundational precept.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was just gonna get it. She read my mind.
Girl, I thought you was putting some lotion on.
1 Peter 4:11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahawah. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which Yahawah giveth. That Yahawah and all things will be glorified through Yahawashi Hamashiach, to whom be praised and dominion forever and ever. Amen. So everything we say, it want to be the oracles of the Most High, pleasing in the sight of the Lord, and everything we do and say, we want to do it for the glorification of the Most High, because it's only of the Lord that we're able to get on here and do our podcast. Only of the Lord we're able to do anything. So we're gonna praise Yahawah Shemashah all the days of our life. Okay.
All praises. Let me see. I don't think this the precept I was looking for, but this the precept that's going to do for what I want to talk about. But y'all basically, oh, I hope y'all caught last episode. So, last episode was our 1 year anniversary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I can't believe we've been doing this for a whole year already. So I praise to the Most High for that. And we did talk about self-worth. I can never say it together correctly. Why is it always like a, what is it called? Tongue twister, tie, whatever. Self-worth. There we go. We talked about that last episode. If you didn't see it, please make sure you go watch it. A lot of our episodes are, the Most High have them flowing through the Spirit. So we're kind of going to touch on self-worth, and this is going to be like a part two, but it's going to be the woman of substance, you know. So what we want to continue to strive to be. Um, so yeah, did you want to kick it off and start it off?
Um, why must I mean if I must, sure.
Please do, without further
So,
ado.
like the sister Lily said, we're going to be touching on kind of, if you have not watched the last episode, it's very important that you watch that episode first because this lemmy backs off that one, okay? It flows. So this is kind of like part two. It's kind of like part two self-worth. We're gonna be talking about a woman of substance, And the question at hand is what do you bring to the table other than looks? So we're gonna get into that. This is what we're gonna be talking about because a lot of our women in the world, I thought I heard a cat. A lot of our women in the world, they always say things like, "Well, if he ain't making $1 million, I don't want him." But what do you bring to the table for a man to want to provide for you? What do you
That's
bring to the
crazy.
table beside looks and cooking? Because, quite frankly, anybody can cook, anybody can clean, and anybody can be pretty. But
Hmm.
what is your spirit like? What type of morals do you have about yourself? How do you move in life? What is your mindset like? So this is what we're gonna be touching on, talking about. Okay, my stomach is growling.
Mm, 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 mm. Hungry, just hungry. You know, we have to be filled with this word. Did you want to remember you were talking about what substance is? Did you want to read that definition
Of
or?
course,
Oh, okay.
substance definition: a particular kind of matter with uniform properties. So you got to be a real type of particular woman. You got to be a special woman. Not everybody, because again, anybody can bring, looks to the table. So you have to be a special, different woman to bring something more. And all of us are special and unique in our own way. So what makes you special? What makes you that particular kind of woman? What makes you set apart and different from everyone else? So that's what we're going to be touching on. Okay.
So this is actually what I was looking for because I was reading this the other day, and the Most High he orders our steps, so it was divine that I read this, and this is Romans chapter 8. I'm gonna start at 4. It says that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh,
Woke up this morning.
that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit, if so be that the Spirit of God dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of Christ, he is none of his. So that is what we want to, that is the substance that we want to be filled with, the Spirit of the Lord in righteousness and his laws. Um, and like we always talk about, like this world doesn't promote that. The world promotes for you to mind the things that are after the flesh, which are the things that are corruptible, the things that are when you go after your own mind to do your own pleasures instead of seeking those things that are well pleasing unto the Most High, and it destroys us as a people, and it really doesn't add any virtue or value to you as a woman when you're minding the things of the world. So,
And I was gonna say when you was reading that precept, my hand accidentally slipped on our intro video, so that interrupted your reading for like a few seconds. But what was that precept you just read again?
it was Romans chapter 8. I started at 4 and then I stopped at 9.
And I want to let me back off that with First John 2:15 and mighty points you brought out. Let me back off what the sister Lily said. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahawah abideth forever. So we want to love Yahweh by Shema Shah in this truth. We don't want to love the things that are in this world because, like the sister said, this world promotes things that are not godly. This world promotes evil and wickedness and
Mm-hmm.
vanity. Everything this world promotes is not of the Most High. So we want to mind things after the Spirit. And you cannot mind things after the Spirit if you're loving the world and you want to partake in the world. So we want to be filled with the Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, because if we love the world, the Father's not in us. So in order to truly be that woman of substance and to bring more than looks to the table and to truly have upright morals and move in sincere, pure spirits, you have to have the Lord dwelling within you. And the only way to have the Lord dwelling within you is if you don't love the world and you keep his commandments. Because when we look at Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, the whole duty of man is to fear God and keep his commandments. So that's why we're here. We're here to strive to be those godly women and to obey God in everything we do. And that's how, we strive to be those women of high morals and different and set apart from everyone else by being those godly, God fearing women. How you
Oh, that was mighty. That was some mighty points. Listen,
all
the
praises.
sister is dropping gems, so hopefully sisters are listening, taking notes. But
All
um,
praises.
most definitely, when we do follow after righteousness and the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, that allows us to be set apart. That allows us to shine differently. And we always talk about, when you out here, you don't only represent yourself or your household. You represent us, as a nation. So. I wanted to read Ephesians chapter 5 real quick. I'm going to read 15 and then I think I'm going to stop at 18. So, Ephesians chapter 5 and 15, it says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding of what the will of the Lord is, and be not drunk with the wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. So, like we keep saying, the substance that you want to be filled with is the Spirit of the Lord. And the only way you can do that is by seeking those things that are well pleasing unto Him, and following after those law, statutes, and commandments, and not, thinking like Sister Vera was saying earlier. Oh well, a man got to do X, Y, and Z. Of course, you want to have morals. Of course, you want to have standards. Um, but you don't want it to be like, oh well, I look like this so I can get anything I want, or whatever, because looks fade away. You get older, things happen, your body start changing. Y'all, I was just thinking about how the other day I was like, the aging process is very beautiful, but I was like, it's a couple things I wish people would have told me before, I started aging like this, because I'm finding new beauty marks. I'm finding gray hairs. I'm just finding out a lot of different stuff about myself, about my body, and my looks are changing and things like that. But on the inside, I'm also changing. I'm bettering my spirit is becoming better for me to be a better helpmeet, and that I can be that example for sisters that might not know who they are, or sisters that are just learning. So that's what you want to strive to do as well, is you be that shining example. You be that woman of substance.
Con. Con. Did you want to play some videos?
Sure, sure.
Okay. I'm about to pull them up on my email. I just realized I didn't send them to my email. Um,
Oh, I just texted to you
you sent what to me?
the link. I just texted. I ain't sent it to the email.
Oh no, you good. You good. I can pull it up right quick, real right here. You feel me? Oh my goodness.
Fun.
Okay. All right, y'all, get ready to rumble. We finna play some videos.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but it was a drum roll.
I heard it a little bit. I was like, what is that tapping noise? Okay, so let's see.
Virgin?
Yes,
And how old are you?
I'm 21.
Why haven't you done the deed yet?
The key to a strong society is family. And so, in my view, choosing my future husband is like the most important decision I'll ever make. And I'm somebody that I know my heart and I know that I fall really hard when I meet somebody. So I want to retain some level of objectivity when I'm selecting a future partner. And I know that if I had sex with them, I would be completely imprinted on them. And I, instead of being like, okay, is this person, do they have the qualities that I'm looking for in a husband? Or am I just making it work?
Is there any reason why you're dressed so modestly instead of revealing like most women tend to do when they come out to Miami?
It's respectful to others and to my future partner, and to myself, to just cover myself up more. I know that I, take care of myself. I'm pretty athletic, but I don't need to have that on display.
Are you a virgin?
Yes.
She's 21.
Are you a virgin?
Yes.
Get a
How old are
give
you?
that sister
I'm
a
21.
clap.
Why haven't you done the deed?
Give that sister a clap. All praises to the Most High.
Fun.
That's
I
beautiful.
thought that was really beautiful. Um, in her speech, her actions, the way she dressed, everything shows that she's a woman of substance. Um, you know, and it might be differently than how we show that we're women of substance, but it's like, okay, that shows how set apart she is. Her mind, because y'all know how, the average, our average sister, speaks in today's society, and how they think of, oh, I'm gonna live my best life. I'm gonna go out here, what they say, have a hot girl summer and all this other stuff. So, um, her having those morals and standards, and um, her going, and having a so-called like first date, or if like just interviewing, I'll just say the interview. If he was to interview somebody else versus her, then you will be able to see the difference. You know what I mean? So, but I thought that was it was really beautiful, the points that she was bringing out.
Girl, I'm over here in the comments trying to see if I can find her Instagram. Like, who is this girl? I want
See,
to talk to her.
see that? See, hey.
All praises. That's beautiful. That's rare to see with women so young, because uh,
Mhm.
unfortunately, your typical Black or Latino or Native Indian 21-year-old is trying to shake her butt. She's trying
Mhm.
to. She's not worried about that. She's worried about joining sororities and shaking her butt and hitting late night clubs, and it's just rare to see a woman so young.
And she was
Like,
in Miami. And I don't know if you know like about Miami culture, but it's wild.
I
It's
heard it gets
absolutely
crazy.
nuts. That's where people go for spring break. That's where people just go to, you know, hook up, and hey, I'll see you if I see you when I see you. So,
Right. People go down there to get pregnant. Oh
Lord.
gosh. So that's beautiful. I love to see that. That's commendable. That's what we want to try to be like. Um we want to save ourselves for that right man, and we don't want to be giving our body to just anybody. And I know a lot of us did not know that when we were in the world. But for our sisters that are watching, that are virgins, and our sisters that are not in the faith yet, most high willing, you save yourself, right? Because once you give it
You
up,
ain't missing out on nothing.
yeah,
Listen.
save yourself for an honorable, God-fearing man that's going to lead you and take care of you, and cover yourself up, because you got to ask yourself, why do I feel the need to reveal every body part? You know what I mean? Like, who are you trying to really impress? Do you just want attention? Because that's what it's giving. It's giving attention seeker. And we're supposed to be meek and humble and
Shame
shamefaced.
face.
And shamefaced and being attention seeker are the complete opposite things. You know, the shame face kind of mean to kind of be kind of relaxed, kind of shy, kind of timid. You know, not obnoxious, not loud, not trying to be seen.
Kind of
Um,
hesitant to even speak. You know what I
right,
mean?
and that's a
Yeah.
shame faced woman because she don't want to be seen. Like that's rare. I'm pretty sure everybody down there in Miami was half naked. So that's a great example. I like that. All praises. Let's get to the next one.
And that was very
I don't know where
beautiful.
Lily be finding these videos at, but hey, all
They be
praises.
finding me. Those videos literally just find me, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is absolutely going with what we're talking about. Gotta save it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't care about slavery or the Holocaust.
Oh, Mabel.
All I know is I always loved making my Clarence a plate.
What's that, Grandma?
Well, when we came up, it was different from the way it is now. When a black man went out into the world, they treated him like he wasn't a man. So the least I could do when Clarence came home was make him a plate, make him feel like he was somebody. Let him know that somebody loved him, even though the world didn't.
Mm.
I don't care about
She
slavery
said, "I don't care about."
or the Holocaust.
She said, "Y'all
Yeah.
talking about the wrong thing. I need to be talking about Clarence."
That's beautiful.
But
And that's part of
like
being to help me. Oh, go ahead.
I was no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, go. You good? You got it.
No, I was just gonna say that that's a part of her substance to bring that comfort to her husband, to be his peace, his I would say his place of peace, outside of the world, you know, because like she said, our brothers go out and the world doesn't love them. You come home and that's a part of your substance that they come home, they have a meal made, they have peace in their home. It's not stressful. They can relax, they can let their guards down. They don't have to be so tough and so rough and so on edge and um, you know, things like that.
Fine. My head be ready to come home and play with me. I'd be like, now why must you do that?
And
I
then you
be
gotta be like, okay, take some
but now,
time.
like that's what our husbands want to do. They want to be able to come home and play with, and they want to come home and be able to be themselves, right? They
Right.
have to go in a world where they're hated by everybody. You know, that's I gotta hold on. I gotta play this. Wait a minute. Just wait 1 second. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Did I
I gotta
play?
find it. Okay, bear with me. Wait a minute. Found it.
Nothing more satisfying than being able to please your man in the home, especially in regard to fixing his food, fixing his dessert, helping him dress, and just little small things that we can make him feel wanted. We have a man who everybody hates. We hate him, his mama hate him, his family hate him, the white police hate him, the regular white men and white women hate him. This is a man who is hated by everyone. The only solace that God made for him was us. And when he comes to us and can't get any sanctuary at all, then he don't have no life. And then they win because what they want to do is to destroy him and make us think that we are better than him. So that we will help the enemy destroy our own man that God gave us. We have the best man on earth. Everybody want him. He looks better than everybody. He's stronger than everybody. He is the better, nothing more satisfying.
I don't even think I have to say anything because that she said everything.
Yes.
That was mighty. That's the spirit.
I think your mic turned off.
That's Satan. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, say it again.
I said that's just the spirit because I didn't even plan on doing that video showing that, but it made me think like our men they're hated by everybody. The Arab man hate them, the African man hate them, the white man hate them. Every nation hates our men. And when they come home, they want peace. They want to be able to let their guard down. They want to be able to play with their ribs and joke with their ribs. Sometimes they just want quiet. Sometimes they want space. And we should be able to give that to them and fix their plate, rub their feet, give them a massage if they need it, take their shoes off at the door. That is your substance. That should be your substance. That what makes you special. Because again, anybody can cook, anybody can clean, but what are you really doing to give your husband peace? So come. I like
Wow.
those.
I sent you one more, and then I was just gonna say, like, to think about like that woman of substance is not only like how you speak, it's about your actions as well. Um, your word and your deed be the same. You don't want to be like we were reading, filled with the foolishness and things of this world. We want to be making sure that our word and our deed is the same. But yeah.
Did you want me to play the third video in order, or did you want me to just play the one you just sent me?
Can you play that one first?
Okay.
Yeah. I think because it had the same name on there, I thought I sent it already, but it didn't. That lady always, that sister right there, she always got some good stuff.
Okay, bear with me, y'all. You gotta bear with me. You gotta bear with me. You gotta.
Is that a
Oh,
song?
bear with me. Yeah.
Okay, I know we was doing karaoke. Y'all, we should do a live karaoke one day. That would be fun.
That'd be mighty. This one for on it, Jackson, Mississippi. Whoo!
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
There we go. Praises.
I first got married, I told her, I said, hey, if you get mad at me or we get upset, you don't want me sleeping in the bed with you because you're mad, I'll sleep on the sofa. I'll go in the next room. You ain't going to your mom's, and I'm not running to my mom. We ain't running and telling them nothing that's happening in here because this is between you and me. So I really believe that real strongly.
I think the whole concept of love, commitment, and marriage is not in its proper place today because I think a lot of females feel like love is butterflies in your stomach and looking perfect all the time, and he's smelling good, and he treating you like royalty all the time. That's not reality. But a lot of women and men, I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, go into relationships with the wrong idea about what it comes with. Okay. And here's the thing that's different for us too. It's not just a feeling when you love somebody. It's a decision that you've chosen this person and you're going to be committed to this person, and that there are going to be tests, trials, struggles. You're not going to always agree on the same thing. But today it just seems like the mind said, okay, this ain't working no more. I'm out. See, this is the thing. The problem I think with relationships today is people are too selfish. It's all about them. So I get ready to leave the house. He's got my glasses sitting on my purse. You see what I'm saying? He knew me and cared enough about what I needed, my shortcomings, because I am very forgetful. So he gets ahead of that. And he says, she ain't gonna wear these glasses. Let me put them on her purse. She got to take her purse with her. Those things are worth gold. And that's why 49 years later, technically 51 years later, you can say this is somebody that is a keeper for life. And that's how I sincerely feel.
Oh, thank you, girl.
You knew that.
That's cute. All
So
praises.
these are, that's the substance you want to be filled with, to care, to love. And we know that, love is more than just saying, oh, okay, I love you. It's an action word. It's a dedication. It's a constant, learning and, a constant process where, it takes some time, you're learning day by day. I was just writing in my journal about marriage, and I just was like, it's a learning process. You're forever learning. You're forever learning, but you know, you make time to learn. You make time to be patient And you pray to the Most High, if it's things that you might be lacking, so that you can be filled with that substance, the things that you need, to be honorable, to have that self-worth, to get in the positions that you desire to be in. Whether you desire to have children, you desire to be married, you desire to court, you desire just to serve the Lord, you still have to be filled with a certain level and a certain kind of substance, that's well pleasing unto the Most High. So kind.
Kindness of spirit. And I want to get this First John 3:18. Let me back up what you said. Love is an action. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. So a lot of women, they just love with their mouth. A lot of us, sometimes we just love with our mouth, but true love, when you're trying to be that godly, God-fearing woman, when you're trying to have that substance, true love is an action. It's a choice, choosing to love your husband, for better for worse, choosing to love your husband even through the hard times, choosing to uphold his honor even when things are going bad, and not run into your family down talking them. I'm so sick of him. He doing this, he doing that. Because when things get better, they're gonna remember everything you said.
Exactly.
Just choosing to keep
So
his honors, choosing to continue to treat him like the man that he is, regardless of his shortcomings, because we all got shortcomings, we all got flaws.
right, we get on
Love
their
is not
nerves for
conditional.
real.
Okay, love is not conditional. It's still just choosing to love your husband and still rub his back and still rub his feet, even when he's struggling with something. It just keeps nagging at you. You pray about it. You've already
Yeah.
said it. You've already expressed how you feel. You pray about it. That's a beautiful point. I like that. I like that a lot.
Um, and I wanted to also say, like, that true substance, it doesn't waver. The true substance is, like they said, they've been married for 49, technically 51 years. Like, okay, wow. That you're not wavering. You're not going back and forth like, oh, okay, today I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be that woman of substance, and then the next thing, you know what? I ain't dealing with this no more. I ain't doing this. I ain't, you know, kind of gotta uh keep going. You can't give up. You gotta pray to the Most High in those areas um that you're the weakest. Because when you're weak, that's when you're strong through the Lord. Allowing
Mm.
Him to fight your battles and help you continue on the road to being that woman of substance. So,
All praise to the Most High. So I'm going to read this. It says, "That's how it be. It's a sad world we live in today. When my ex wanted to go to court reporting school, I said, you don't gotta, I said, you worry about school, I would take care of the bills. When she decided she wanted to change fields and get a degree in biology, I said, you focus on school, I would take care of everything. I worked 2 jobs and a side hustle off and on for 10 years. After she got her degrees, I decided I wanted to start my own business. I got no help and support. Then when I tried to talk about my dreams and goals, she would ridicule me and talk down on my ideas. Then when my business became successful and I got sick, she decided to find someone else to share my money and things with. Men really are the most hated people on earth, more time than not, we're sacrificing everything for people that won't make the smallest sacrifice for us. That's terrible.
mm,
Wow.
Hair, nails, everything done. Took me in. He put me into nursing school. He got my hair, nails, everything done. So he up here on this level. I'm down here on this level. You get where I'm going? He got me up here with him because he was making good money. But then he ended up losing his job 2 years ago. Lost his job, and now he broke. What did I do? Broke up with him and got on because I'm not finna take care of no grown man. I'm not doing that.
It's an evil world we live in.
Women, children, and
Wait a
dogs are
minute.
loved unconditionally. A man is only loved under the condition that he provides something.
Took me in.
mm.
I honestly was not expecting that. I literally thought she was gonna say, what did I do? I helped him because he helped me.
And that would have been a woman of substance. So,
Wow. And that is
yeah.
the type of woman we don't want to be. That's not a woman of substance. That's not a particular kind of woman. That's not what makes you special. Because shall we get Anna?
Oh, bring it out, sister.
Because what did Anna do when her husband wasn't able to work? And when they was down in their last, what did she do? Okay. Um, I think it's in chapter 4, chapter 2, or chapter 3. I
It's
gotta
two, two and
two. Okay,
10.
The water. All right, this is Tobit chapter 2 and verse number 9. I'm sorry, 10. So this is when, he got the dung in his eyes, so he couldn't see, so he couldn't work, he was blind. And I knew not that there were sparrows in the wall, and mine eyes been opened. The sparrows muted warm dung into mine eyes, and a whiteness came in mine eyes. And I went to the physicians, but they helped me not. Moreover, Acaricus did nourish me until I went into Elamias, and my wife Anna did takes woman works to do. And when she had sent them home to the owners, they paid her wages and gave her also besides a kid. So her husband wasn't able to work at the time. He couldn't. He was blind. He got dung in his eyes. He could not see. I think he was blind for 8 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So she being the helpmeet, that true woman of substance, that pillar of rest, what did she do? She took woman's work to do. She went out and got some bread. She went out, got a little job, went out and got her little side hustle, because that's what you do in times of trouble. You uplift your husband. You be that tower against death. Hold him up when he's falling. Hold him up when he's going through things. That's a woman of substance. And these examples that we see now, women like this, that's a beautiful example. I'm glad that we played the other video first, because like the elder said in that video, people are selfish. She left because she was selfish. Women leave because they're selfish and all they want is somebody to take care of them, but they don't think about what the man need and what he want. We were created for the man. But nowadays, all women want is what I want, me, 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 me. That's not how it's supposed to be. I'm not saying that we have interest or likes or things like that, but we were here to serve the men. So why is it when men go through hard times, we be quick to give up on them, but they ain't never gave up on us? Make it make sense.
Period.
I yield.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy. I thought that was crazy because like you said, I thought she was going to say something different. I was waiting because I just knew, after I read that long post, and I thought he was going to post something that was going to be like, yeah, this sister is different. I was like, hello, like what? So I was just thinking about, even if it's not a circumstance of, I'll say, like, husband and wife, or how that sister was in a relationship with somebody, even if it's somebody being there for you in your time of trouble, and then when they need help, a friend needs help, you're like, oh, I'm just not going to do it, I'm just not going to be there, like what kind of friend is that? What kind of sister or help me is that? That it's no way to be, because if the shoe was on the other foot, you definitely wouldn't appreciate it. So you kind of got to think about things. You can't be selfish. You can't be that woman that's filled with selfishness. You got to be filled with substance, and substance of well doing and good doing, and things that, are well pleasing to the Most High. But I did think that was, you know, um, I did think that was really crazy. Let me see.
That makes me think of that precept in Sirach chapter 6 about hold on, I'm gonna just get it. I had to go get my computer charger so I can.
Okay, you fine.
Were you done? So I can.
I was going to read Proverbs chapter 3 real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 3, verse 27, it says, withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thine hand to do it. Say not unto thy neighbor, go and come again, and tomorrow I will give thee when thou has it by thee. So it's just like like I was saying, like if somebody's asking you for help and they like, I'll do it later, like, no, if the shoe was on the other foot, you would be like, listen, I'm in need of help now. Can you please help me out right now? You kind of got to put yourself in other people's shoes or positions, because it doesn't only have to be, if you're married or in a relationship. It can also be, giving charity. Say it again.
You broke up.
I was saying it doesn't have to only be like in a relationship, or husband and wife. It could be, friends or family, or congregational wise, well, the congregation has been helping you with, the funds, or providing you things that you might need help with. And now it's your turn to kind of give back to the congregation. And you like, I don't got it, or I don't, things like that. You kind of can't be like that. The Lord sees all of that. So That's not a woman of substance. You kind of, like I said,
Con,
it's not wavering. It's not okay. 1 minute I'm gonna do this, next minute I'm gonna do that. You kind of gotta stay steadfast and hold to that substance.
con. You read the previous verse about withhold not good, right?
Yes. Hmm.
Con. And that's a beautiful point. Like if you have power in your hand to help someone, then do it. And like she said, it's not just marriage. This is not just for marriages too. If help your sister. That sister done been there for you, then bared your burdens, but you can't listen to her. This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 6 and verse number 9. I'm gonna start at verse 7. If thou wouldst get a friend, prove him first and be not hasty to credit him. Well, why did the Most High tell us to prove a friend? Because everybody not your friend. All Israel ain't Israel. If there is a friend who being turned to enmity and strife will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. So that's why women are out here acting like that, because it was in the Bible. Some people are just not going to be there in the day of affliction because they are not that woman of substance. They're not moving in, those right spirits, those God fearing spirits. They're not moving in those right sincere spirits. Because a real friend is going to stick by you in times of trouble. A real friend is going to uplift you when you're going through. They're not going to be quick to give up on you just because you're struggling with a shortcoming, like you wasn't there when they were struggling with their shortcoming. This is,
Hmm.
but in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself and will be bold over thy servants. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee and will hide himself from thee. Separate thyself from thine enemies and take heed of thy friends. A faithful friend is a strong defense, and he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure. Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend. His excellency is invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. It's plain.
Oh,
So it's even in the Bible that everybody's not gonna be there when you go through hard times, when you're down on your last. And but we don't want to be those people. We want to be the sisters that's gonna be there for our sisters, be there for our family, be there for our husbands, our cousins, our aunties, our uncles, whoever. Be there for them when they are going through hard times, because you want somebody to do that for you. And Yahawashi tells us, Christ tells us in Luke 6:31 to do as you would unto, basically treat people how you want to be treated.
God.
So, do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. Bakan.
And I was gonna say, if you do struggle with those spirits, if those spirits do pop up, I mean, we in this flesh. I ain't gonna be like we all perfect and things like that. Pray to the Most High, rebuke those spirits. Pray those spirits off, and just strive to move, continuously strive to move in righteousness. But um, what I wanted to say is, you don't want to be like, what is it? How you say his name? Ananias and Sapphira.
Mhm.
Like, you just don't want to be like that. And that's Acts chapter 5. I would tell sisters, you think we should read it now, or
Go ahead.
where should I start though?
Let me see. Hmm. Start at verse 1 and maybe read to verse number 5 and then maybe skip down to verse number 9. Well,
Okay.
honestly, or just read verse 1 through 10. I mean, it's up to you.
Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna just go ahead and read the account. All right, this is Acts chapter 5. I'm starting at 1. It says, but a certain man named Ananias with Sapphira, his wife, sold a possession and kept back part of the price of Salakia, and kept back part of the price. His wife also being privy to it, and brought a certain part, and laid it at the apostles' feet. But Peter said, Ananias, why hath Satan filled thine heart to lie to the Holy Ghost, and to keep back part of the price of the land? Whilst it remained, was it not thine own? And after it was sold, was it not in thine own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto God. And Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost, and great fear came on all them that heard these things. And the young men arose, wound him up, and carried him out, and buried him. And it was about the space of 3 hours after when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in, and Peter answered unto her, Tell me whither ye sold the land for so much. And she said, Yea, for so much. Then Peter said unto her, How is it that ye have agreed together to tempt the Spirit of the Lord? Behold, the feet of them which have buried thy husband are at the door, and shall carry thee out. Then fell she down straightway at his feet, and yielded up the ghost. And the young men came in and found her dead, and carrying her forth, buried her by her husband.
How you roll your eyes like that?
Because that is so scary. Like, you have to stick to having substance. Like Abarriyah said, that fear of the Lord. They thought they were going to fool the men of the Lord. And what did Peter say? He said, You ain't lied to me. You lied to the Lord. You think you can fool us, but you cannot fool the Lord. When you are talking about having that substance, when we are talking about being a woman of substance, listen, babe, this is wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. We playing with the Lord's money. We can't do this. I'm not agreeing it. I'm not doing it. I fear
That's
the
the
Lord.
spirit.
I love you,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not doing it. I can't do it. If that's what you want to do, okay. But I'm about to go pray. Listen, let me go pray on it.
Let
It
me
been
go pray
plenty
for
of
you.
times. Yes, it been plenty of times. I've been like, listen, I just need to go pray. You can't. You have to be the woman of substance. You have to stand on business. What do you say? Stand on
Standing
business.
on business.
Period.
Standing on business.
You
This is
gotta
sir.
stand on business when you're about your father's business. Hey,
Can't nobody have you going off. You got to be like, nah, I fear the Lord. No, I'm not doing that. Don't matter. It don't matter who it is, because it's Iraq 4:22. Accept no person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall.
that's right.
So it don't matter how much love and respect you got for anybody. You cannot let that cause you to fall. We are here to what? Fear God and keep his commandments. That is the whole duty of man. So you cannot allow anybody to get in the way of your salvation and get in the way. That's what a woman of substance, like we were saying, that God-fearing woman. Because if you truly fear the Most High God, Bahasham, you're going to be like, what? No. And then you're going to go
Mm-hmm.
pray over it and pray for that person and rebuke that spirit that's trying to attack that person. It's just Satan.
It
You
could
can't
be a
be ignorant
test
of
for
Satan's
you.
devices. What'd you say?
I said it could be a test for you, like as a sister, to
Right.
see like where you are, like, if a spirit was to hop on, your husband or somebody, a sister that's real close to you, and you be like, I don't think what you're saying is right. It could very well be, and then it could be like it could just snap. It could go right away, and it could be like, oh shoot, you right. You
Exactly.
are absolutely right. I don't know what I was thinking. It happens
And
like that.
that woman of substance, also encouraging your loved ones to fear the Most High and do the right thing, and not praising them in their wickedness, because we're supposed to hate what the Most High hate. So if your
Hmm.
husband or somebody trying to get you to go off, you're not supposed to be a man pleasing and just going along with it. We're not supposed to trim our ways to seek love, as
Seek
Jeremiah,
love,
as it said
right?
in Jeremiah and Galatians 1:10. If we're trying to please men, we cannot be a servant of the Most High Yahweh
Can't
Shema
do
Shai.
both.
So that woman of substance also exhorting them and like encouraging them. It's the opposite of what it's doing, the opposite of what Jezebel did. Because prime example in First Kings, let me see what chapter it was. Hold on. Y'all just wait right here. I think it's First Kings chapter 21. Wait a minute. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Oh, where is it? Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, First Kings chapter 21. So basically, long story short, Ahab wanted somebody land. And who land did he want? He wanted Naboth land. And
Hmm.
Naboth basically was like, no, because it's an inheritance. And so Ahab was sad. And Jezebel was like, okay, what's wrong? Like, what's going on? And he basically told her, I'm down, I'm upset because I asked Naboth for his land. He didn't give it to me. She decided, and mind you, she wasn't
Mm.
an Israelite. This lady took it upon herself to write letters in her husband's name, he was the king at the time, King Ahab name, and get Naboth put to death.
Mm.
And so Naboth died, and then her husband got the land. And that is not a woman of substance, because a woman of substance would have reminded her husband of what the law say, thou shalt not covet.
Mm.
So what she was supposed to do was be like, hey, babe, you know, the law said thou shalt not covet. You shouldn't be trying to want anybody else's land. If the Most High sees fit to give you land, he will
He'll
add
give it to
everything in
you.
due season,
Right.
as Sirach 39:16 say. That's what we're
Mhm.
supposed to be doing, not encouraging our husbands in wickedness. Just like Sapphira with Ananias, her husband, when he was trying to get her to lie about that, she should have been like, the law say thou shalt not lie, babe. You know, that's not something we should be doing. I'm
Mhm.
finna go pray. Rebuke that spirit. You know, because that's just Satan trying to destroy your husband and ultimately destroy the household. Because if he can get to the man and chop the head off, the whole body fall. So we
Right.
have to ask ourselves, what
As you saw.
exactly? Because they both got put to death.
Right.
And that goes to show the Most High is not leaving anybody unpunished. And you know, like Ecclesiastes say, judgment may not come speedily, but it's gonna come. The eyes of the Lord is
Mhm.
10 times brighter than the sun. You don't think the Lord see your wickedness? Because
That's
Jezebel got
like
put to
them.
death for that and got ate by dogs, and Ahab got put to death for that.
Ooh.
So the Most High sees that. So if you following people in wickedness and not rebuking them and not encouraging them to keep these laws, the Most High is gonna get up with you and just period point blank, because we done seen it. So I think I've said everything I need to say.
Con, I was just gonna say that's like how we talked about them elders in Susanna. You know, like the Lord didn't exact their punishment expediently. You know, he kind of let it build up a little bit and then it got chopped down. But nevertheless, they weren't, you know, of the substance they were supposed to be. And then, like you said, those wicked spirits joined together to do more wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then was coveting someone's wife. So it's just like, you know, the Lord not playing.
We're
So
supposed to be that tower gets deaf. And like we said, not only to our husbands, Salakia, but to anyone around us. Help me is not just being a help me to your husband, it's to anybody around you, being that
to your
sister of
nation.
help, helping. Because that's what, let me get this. This is Romans chapter 16, in verse number 1. And it says, I command unto you, Phoebe, our sister, which is a servant of the church, which is at Cinctra, that ye receive her in the Lord as becoming saints, and that ye assist her in whatsoever business she have need of, for she have been a succor of many, and of myself also. Greet Priscilla and Aquila, my helpers in Yahawashi, who have for my life laid down their own necks, unto whom not only I give thanks, but also all the churches of the Gentiles. So you have sisters that were helping many. You had a sister that was laying down her life for the church. So we have to help me is helping our nation, it's helping our sisters, it's helping our brothers, our cousins, our uncles, our aunties. It's encouraging them to do the right thing, uplifting them when they fall, not praise them and encourage them in their wickedness. We're supposed to be a helper of many. So Con, I yield on that.
Con, I had 1 Samuel 25:14. And this is about Abigail. It says, but one of the young men told Abigail, Nabal's wife, saying, behold, David sent messengers out of the wilderness to salute our master, and he railed on them. But the men were very good unto us, and were not hurt, neither missed we anything, as long as we were conversant with them when we were in the fields. Then I'm sorry. They were a wall unto us both by day and night, all the while we were with them, keeping the sheep. Now therefore know and consider what wilt thou do, for evil is determined against our master and against all his household, for he is such a son of Belial that a man cannot speak him. Then Abigail made haste and took 200 loaves and 2 bottles of wine and 5 sheep ready dressed in 5 measures of parched corn, and 100 clusters of raisins, and 200 cakes of figs, and laid them on asses. I read 19 too. It says, and then she said unto her servants, go on before me, behold, I come after you. But she told not her husband the ball. Listen, that's a woman of substance. She was taking care of business, okay? Making sure that her husband don't get destroyed because he out here acting a fool. And sometimes you do have to pick up those pieces, whether it be for your brother, your sister, your nation, whatever, your husband. Sometimes you do have to pick up those pieces. Sometimes you do have to, step in where need be. And that's about having that substance. So, con.
Con, that is beautiful
That
points.
tower
Con.
against death.
Exactly. You know, Tabitha, she brought more to the table than just looks. The nation was crying when she died. They was in deep sorrow. Why? Because she was a helper of many. She did good
Con.
alms deed. So the scriptures don't get too deep about what these women did, but it says helper of many, good alms deeds. You know, they was putting in a brick and making sure the nation was okay. These are righteous women we're talking about. She made garments and coats and stuff for the nation. So again, what else are you bringing to the table? But I'm gonna play this video for y'all. Y'all, this might be one of my favorite episodes.
I think we say that every time.
I know. It feels like it's okay. Let's see. Oh gosh.
Can I have some money?
Damn. How much you need?
Whatever you feel like giving, kind sir.
The fact that I don't like when a woman see. I ain't gonna lie though. I might have to just like the fact that I'm a cool fun nigga though. Like the fact that I put out the stack like that, and I knew to bring this shit because I know like now I know like
I need a man that provides. That takes
yeah, but
pride in being a
sometimes
provider.
like
You feel me?
it's just natural though.
Yeah, but I gotta
I
make
brought
sure.
this just for bait to see like who would jump out of line and just like skip every round just to run to the bag.
We don't want money. They probably just love you.
Nah. Cause the money come with some genuine shit. You get more when you're genuine though.
I'm a genuine person.
But the fact that you got out of line,
we gonna be
no. The fact that you got out of line and ran up to that,
she did.
crazy.
I want it.
Damn, that's a no.
Like
I
at the
can't
end of
fuck
the day,
with that.
still everybody want money at the end of the day.
I want money. Wait. I want money too.
You can't get it.
Damn.
I'm gonna put this in your hands, bro.
I ain't really gonna fuck with it right now. Like, yeah.
I'm already
Yeah. No, I ain't even know that.
I need a man that takes pride in being a provider. We're here to compete for you and to see if you're a good match for me. A good match for me is a man that takes pride in being a provider. So that's why I asked you that, really just to see what you was gonna say.
Well, I know baby girl in the blue ain't. She ran from way the fuck over there, and she
left, bro.
She left
After you put the money back in, she left.
Yeah, get her the fuck out of here. Like I ain't with none of that.
Language, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I ain't know it's that much cussing on there.
Can I have some money?
Damn.
That stuff like that, I be like, what in the?
That's crazy.
When the money left, she left. Like the other video said. What the lady say? Well, he was broke, so it was just gone. She was gone. Stuff like that make me be like, what are we teaching our daughters and our sisters? And you know, are they seeing women of substance? Are they who are they around that
Is
makes
money
them
that
think like
important?
it's?
I hope y'all know that money gonna burn. Like
It's not gonna be forever. But like the other video said, listen, it could be time when he got money, and then it could be time when he don't got money. So like if you went for the money, and like when he said he put the money away, she was gone.
y'all, that dollar gonna crash. So don't. Oh gosh, that's terrible. She ran out of line.
She ran all the way from the bag. I was like, wow.
I didn't know Bob Ross was still around, like doing stuff. Like, bro, sit down. You're
Chase
like
the Lord. You chasing the bag. Chase the Lord. How about that?
Okay, like you're 40 years old, pulling out. Why you even got all that money with you? You knew what you was doing.
He said he brought it on purpose. He said he did it on purpose to see who was. But see how it just sets apart from this video to the other one we played, the first one we played. But just be that woman of substance. Strive to be that woman of substance. Strive to be that example of a woman of substance. Not everybody has that example around them. Not everybody is fortunate to have sisters around them, to have someone be the light, you know.
Right.
And I know we always talk about, you know, we are where we are in life for a reason. And that's so that you can be that light, so that you can be the sister of substance that's around. They might not have seen sisters put in work the way you put in work. They may not have seen sisters be modest the way that you're modest. They just may not have seen anything like you before. So be the voice of reason. Be the sister of substance. Be the reason why they want to do better. Because your spirit makes them feel like, ooh, I can't talk about that when she's around. Her language and her speech is different. I can't um I can't act like that when, this sister comes around. I've had people say that before. Oh, we can't talk about that. Wait till she leave.
Facts.
Wait
I
till
was
she
trying to think of a
leave.
specific example that happened a few months ago. It's like I can remember it, but I can't. But you'd be surprised. People do say that because they know your spirit. They know you don't get down with that. So how set apart are you? Because it's a difference between us and the heathen. It's a difference, and we're supposed to be that light. We're supposed to be set apart. But how set apart are you? But are you?
My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool.
What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know? I said my lip gloss is popping.
Y'all, we be for real though, but we got a little personality too. So, but Most High willing, this was edifying, thought provoking, and Most High willing, you are that sister of substance. Are you making it snow? What are you doing?
I was showing y'all my marbles. When my mom helped me move in, she did this for me.
That's cute. You should put some water in there and get the little floaty candles and put it in there and then light it when you want to have like a little cute little dinner.
Put water in my marbles.
Yeah, put water in there.
I have rocks in there too.
Okay, and then get a little float candle and put it in there, and then it's gonna float on the water while y'all having dinner. That's cute.
Ooh, that is good. But then I got wet marbles.
That's okay. They can dry. It's only for one night. You got one night only. One night only. It's all I have to say.
But I threw off track what you were saying. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I forgot. So, hey, Most High Willing Sisters was paying attention.
I'm sorry, y'all.
But I was saying, Most High Willing, this was edifying in that, you can be that example. Because I was saying not every sister is able to have others around them to show them how to be that woman of substance, to have those morals, those standards that they don't waver from. And it's okay to speak up for yourself. It's okay to say no. It's okay not to go against the grain of society by going with the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Have that self-worth. Be that sister of substance. And know what that substance is. Don't just be filled with anything. Just don't be any kind of sister. Because I always tell sisters, I don't want no any kind of sisters around me. I want those sisters with the spirit of the Most High, Yahawashi, and in righteousness.
Exactly what she said, because period. I didn't find it fast enough, but here it is. Where is it? Where is it? Dot. So
I can't with y'all, sister, but I love sisters. I hope y'all have a good week. Hopefully, sisters are joining in on the 8 weeks of me versus me. I'm sorry. I have a wellness challenge going on. If y'all didn't know, go on Instagram at a lily among thorns. Okay. And I have it posted there.
Lily among thorns. Period. Dot. This sister diligent, y'all. I seen that. I said, she doing another challenge. They just ended. I said, that's sister diligent. All praises.
Yep, we trying to be filled with that substance.
Work, don't stop.
It don't stop. Every season, we gotta be learning and doing something. We gotta keep ourselves. When you keep yourself busy, and I don't mean like fake busy. I mean for real busy, doing things. The Lord will see it fit for you to get that increase of substance that you've been looking for.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. It's time for me to go take a nap. We literally, I got edified. I think it's one of my favorite episodes. She said we say it all the time. I don't think we do. I really like this episode. Our person was high. We love y'all. Keep enduring. Call Halal, Yahawah, Bahasham, like Yahawashi. Be that woman of substance. Be that God-fearing one. Be different. Be set apart. Bring more to the table than just looks and knowing how to cook a meal. It's way more than that. So, anyways, time for me to go tonight. Help me hang out. Boom.